Hello, this is Manoj Patel with IMTF Trade. Today is January 15. This workshop, we wanted to talk to you about the UK market, the FTSE 100 specifically. The reason why we're doing an update today is you got the major Brexit vote that's happening in a couple of hours. That's going to affect the UK market drastically from both the currency perspective and also the stock market perspective. So right now what I've done is I pulled up the UK FTSE 100 index up in trading view, and you could see this is a monthly chart here, and you could see this big pattern here that's basically this major resistance here being holding. We broke above that level here back in August of 2016. We've gone up all the way high from 6704 all the way to 7800, and then we pulled back and we're right at this little support now. So we're at a very critical support for the UK market, and this has to be noted right now, and this is right before the Brexit event that's occurring. So this support has to hold on a monthly basis in order for this UK market to still be in somewhat of a bullish nature. It could be bullish consolidating, that shit still can be fine, but it needs to sit there and hold. If it does not hold, it could break it, and then eventually if it gets below this cloud, watch out, this market could sit there and go into a major recession, because this is no longer a consolidation pattern at all. A bullish consolidation is going to sit there and probably enter into a bearish consolidation, which eventually turn into a trend. So that's one word of caution right there for the UK market right there, and that has to hold. It doesn't have to hold today, but pretty much at the end of the month, it has to keep on closing above this level here, and that's very critical to sit there and maintain. The problem I have is that the probabilities of it maintaining this support is low. Reason why is you don't have a direct IMTF cross here, nor do you have this bottom of this cloud or top of the cloud or anything right there. So that's not a good sign at all. So for me, this is still a high probability of it breaking that support and going down or consolidating around that area. So I'll be very careful right now on buying anything in the UK FTSE market unless it looks really good from the chart perspective. And I would be sitting there looking at the charts on a monthly time frame and making sure that they're still holding a bullish trend on the monthly time frame if you decide to go into the UK market to purchase anything. As far as short, I definitely wouldn't do any shorts right now because there's too much, there's not big of a reward to the downside since it's been going down so much. Okay, now let's quickly look at one currency and I'll show you that real fast. Here's a currency that we're looking at right now. It's the pound yen, and you could see here, this is a weekly time frame, not a monthly, and we're looking at this weekly. And you could see here that you have this little spike down here on the pretty much at the end of the year, January 31st, December 31st. And then the year spiked down to this major multiple time frame support right there that's been holding a long time. Went there, bounced off there, and now we're at a very critical resistance level right now. So 140.42 is a major critical level, and you could see how long it's been respecting it there. If it holds that, believe it or not, we have a high probability to retest that spike. If it doesn't hold this here, then we're going to enter a big consolidation pattern going forward. So the probabilities are still to the downside, which is interesting to see, but we need to kind of wait and see exactly what happens today before you sit there and enter any trades. If you guys have any questions, you could email us at info@eiicapital.com. Thanks. Bye.